Hey gang, it's Jay from JTech and welcome to another JTech video. So the Galaxy S series phones for the year 2025 have finally arrived and there is just so much to talk about. The general public's consensus about the new phones is that there hasn't been much of a change from the Galaxy S24, which wasn't much of a change from the Galaxy S23, which was also not much of a change from the Galaxy S22 Ultra, and so forth. And it has been a very mixed reception. I have given out mixed thoughts about the brand new Galaxy phones. In terms of price, nothing much has changed. In terms of camera, nothing much has changed. But the only big deal that is being made out of these new phones is the new AI features. AI is the rage, and just like I said, AI was going to be the main focus of the Galaxy S25 launch. So we get new colors of the S25 Ultra. We've got new colors like titanium silver blue, titanium black, titanium white, silver, and titanium gray. And then we have the online only versions: titanium jade green, titanium jade black, and titanium pink gold. And for the base version S25 and S25 Plus, we've got the icy blue, mint navy, and silver shadow version, while the online versions sold on Samsung.com are the pink gold, coral red, and the blue black versions. Although the titanium black version of the S25 Ultra does not look all that great compared to the previous black versions we've had in the past, similar to the titanium black, or should I say, the phantom black that we had from the Galaxy S21 all the way to the Galaxy S23. The titanium black version is just a black body with an aluminium, should I say, a titanium shell, which it looks strange, the whole dual color aspect, to be honest. Not the biggest fan of it. It doesn't look as unified as titanium black did back in the day, but that's a matter of opinion and taste. I personally am in love with the navy blue color on the base S25 and S25 Plus. But overall, my favorite color out of both the S25s and the S25 Ultra is by far the navy blue. I'm a sucker for blue. Blue is my favorite color, as much as I say black devices matter. In terms of tech, you do a blue like that, I'm sold. And blue reminds me of that translucent, or should I say the transparent PS2, one of those rare edition, limited edition PS2s from back in the day. That's what this navy blue S25 reminds me of, and that's my winning color for this year. Aside from the color choices, the build quality hasn't really changed much for the base S25 versions. The S25 Ultra is more curved and boxy, which many people aren't a fan of, given how the Note has always been a boxy notebook type of phone, similar to the Ultra phones. But personally speaking, I have always advocated for curved phones. A boxy phone only makes sense in a smaller form factor, not a very large phone with a near 7-inch display in your palm. That will always dig in and create a hole in the middle of your palm. I welcome the fact that this is going to be curved and much more easier to grip, although it's still boxy. It's even become more boxier than usual. But for the base versions, they're still the same. We haven't had a curved Ultra phone since the S21 Ultra. We're still getting a 5000 mAh battery on the S25 Ultra, still 4000 mAh on the S25 Plus, as well as the S25. But performance-wise, I'm just glad that we're getting a Snapdragon chip all over the world. Honestly, I'm just really happy. And also, all the versions are starting with a base RAM of 12 gigabytes, at a base storage of 128 gigs with a max storage of 256 gigs, while for the Ultra you start at 256 gigs with a 512 gigabyte max storage. I'd have loved to see a terabyte version, but that's just me. In terms of the display, nothing much has changed as well. We still get a Quad HD 1440p display on the S25 Ultra as well as the S25 Plus. The base S25 is still at a full HD display. But let's just get to the main focus, the main upgrade, the main reason why you're going to get an S25 Ultra or all the S25 phones this year. It's Galaxy AI. And boy, oh boy, Galaxy AI has been a very, very big talking point since it got launched last year with the S24 series phones. The only question that I have about this is, at the end of 2025, these features will be a subscription-based feature. So are the cloud-based features going to be a subscription-based feature similar to what Google does with Google One, and the on-device features are just going to be natural on-device features like the gallery, like going through your gallery and just searching for a specific picture at a specific time, or just inbuilt camera AI features? I'm sure those are going to remain on device and will be free. But for things like contextual searching or maybe performing inter-app integration, those might be subscription based, but we don't know. We do not know the price of how much this will be, how much Samsung is going to charge people. We'll probably find out later on this year. The Galaxy S25 Ultra is going to add a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera. I'll be really interested to see how the cameras perform, how the brand new 50 megapixel ultra wide camera performs. Final features to look forward to on these phones are the One UI 7 improvements. And I know a lot of people are going to say it's just a bit of iOS-ishness here and there, and I do agree that now bar is very much Samsung's answer to the dynamic island. You just get to see your team's favorite scores, your stopwatch, voice record, or if you have a video recording, it's probably going to be there. We're going to see more about the now bar once One UI 7 launches globally on a good number of devices. I do have a device that will get One UI 7 that I'm going to be reviewing very soon. Stay tuned for that. And yeah, those are the Galaxy S25s for this year. In my personal opinion, this year's phones are iterative S or 0.5 updates. They're no longer these big groundbreaking updates that a lot of people used to look forward to. Personally speaking, if you're using last year's phone, the S24 Ultra, you're good. You're good. If you're coming from a Galaxy S23, maybe it's time to upgrade. If you're using an S22 or an S21 Ultra, absolutely, it's probably time for you to get an S25 Ultra. From the S23 to the S24 Ultra, I feel like you're better off keeping your phones for at least another year until next year with the S26 Ultra. But for those who are using the base phones, who just like me are just always interested in the smaller, much more handy base phones, the S25 Plus seems like a good deal, but for $1,000, it's a bit of a stretch. The base S25 going at $800, while you get $1,000 for the S25 Plus, and for the Ultra, it's going to fetch you a cool $1,299. You convert that in kwacha, that's just going to be a lot to deal with. I want to still deep dive more into these devices to see which one would be worth it for you. Personally speaking, I do think that the base S25, I'm a fan, I'm a stickler of smaller phones. The small phone form factor has been dying for some time, and 6.5 inches is still very large, but it's still handy in the dimensions of this phone. So personally speaking, I'd go for the S25, but for you power users out there, the S25 Ultra is the way to go. I also mentioned another thing on the S25 Ultra, the S Pen features that have been nerfed, including Bluetooth. You can no longer use it as a shutter for if you're taking videos or using it for PowerPoint presentations. That feature is gone, so I wonder what that button on the phone is now. So, and the fact that they've killed those features off, which were a 50% reason why you need to use S Pen in the first place, kind of just makes it seem redundant at this point. But that's just me. A lot of people are in uproar over these features being taken away from the S Pen. Personally speaking, that Bluetooth shutter feature is definitely clutch, especially if you're a content creator. Rumors that next year's phones might bring those back. I won't count on it, but we'll see. We'll see if that feature will come back around this time next year. But Samsung hit us with a little one more thing, and that is the Galaxy S25 Edge, aka the Galaxy S25 Slim. And from what we saw with this phone, it just has 2 camera lenses and it's going to be pretty thin. We don't know when it's going to release. We don't know the internals or how much it's going to cost or the colors that will come with this phone. But I'm expecting an announcement maybe a month or 2 after the Galaxy S25s come to launch. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you love the brand new Galaxy S25 phones? What would you have loved to see in these new phones? And are you curious about the Galaxy S25 Edge? Let me know in the comment section down below. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss any upload from JTech, hit the bell icon. It's been Jake from JTech. Talk to you guys next time.